Hi, I'm Amy from Resident Rockstar, and we're talking to Joel from Toxic Holocaust. And we're at the Marquise Theater in Denver, Colorado. What do you got going on? What's in store for us tonight?
Just gonna be playing a very cold show. Hopefully.
A cold show, yes.
Hopefully
it's
it warms
freezing.
up, but right now it's freezing. But,
It's like -10 or something at least.
yeah, it was really cold. We were like loading in gear, just freezing. So.
And were you guys
Hopefully
like
it
in
warms
Texas
up.
or something yesterday?
We were actually. We had a show in Oklahoma City that got canceled because of the snowstorm.
Because of the snow.
So.
But Texas is
the
probably
weather's
warmer.
been- Yeah. But still, it was like we came out this morning and all of our we had like some drinks in the cars and everything was frozen and like it was
It's gotta
got
wreak
cold.
havoc on all your gear and like just your sleep habits and everything. It's
You have
gotta
to be
get
careful
screwed
when
up with it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be careful when you bring the guitars in, because when it changes climate, they start to get all weird. So
Yeah.
you have to you kind of have to climatize them a little bit.
Stay on top of the tuning.
So
exactly.
what are you guys touring in support of? What's your latest album that you have out?
It's called Chemistry of Consciousness. Came out, I guess, in late October, and yeah, we've been touring on that, and it's been going over pretty well. Like a lot of people have been requesting new songs, and yeah, it seems like people have been digging it. So
What's your
that's
favorite song to play live off the new album?
I like playing the song MK Ultra a lot just because it's a little bit different pace for us, but Acid Fuzz is another song. We did a video for it, and a lot of people have been asking about it, so that's been fun too.
So you had a really good reaction from the audience. Everybody's really digging it.
It seems like it, yeah. It's
Good.
hard to tell with a new record when it's so new. It's like it takes a little bit to catch on, but it seems like it's
And when did it come out exactly? What was the date?
I don't know the exact date, but it was late October.
Late
Probably,
October?
I think it was like October 29th.
I think that's when it came in my email to you.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember all the dates, isn't it?
Yeah. It just kind of blurs together.
I think
Totally.
Janis Joplin said that once, that it's just all one big long day, man.
It's true. It
But
starts to just
that is
all
how
blur
true your
together.
life is, for sure. So, how long have you been playing in this band? You're like one of the founding members, right? Or the founding member?
The founding member, yeah. I've been I started the band in '99. So
99.
I'm getting old.
Nice.
So,
So that's 14 years.
Yeah.
I only know that because my kid's 14.
it's,
I'm not a math whiz. Don't get me wrong. But so that's a pretty good run. I mean, do you have any other projects? What other stuff do you do besides just Toxic Holocaust?
I work in a recording studio, went in between tours and stuff, and I do various other musical things. Like I do just under my own name, like Joel Brand. I just do some
Solo project.
various stuff that maybe doesn't fall under the banner of Toxic Holocaust. Just
Right.
different experimental.
You
weird
guys have
things
got
and
some
stuff.
pretty loyal fans, don't you?
It seems like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got some pretty diehard fans.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think
a lot. It's
everybody's
really
probably
cool.
heard of Toxic Holocaust, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's been.
If you haven't heard of Toxic Holocaust, you really should.
Check this out. Check this out.
But yeah. So in your 14-year span with Toxic Holocaust,
It's
what
hard,
is
to, hard to believe when
right?
you say it like that.
Isn't
It's
it
like,
weird
wow,
when you
that's
break
so
it down
crazy.
like that? You're
I
like,
never
wow.
thought of it like that's so crazy.
What is like the best thing that's ever happened to you? Like the most memorable experience that you have that really was like something that stuck out in your head?
I think everything kind of comes like at such a, every kind of. I don't really have any end goals. It's kind of just like, it's just focusing on the next thing, and then it just keeps happening. But I mean, one of the proudest things I think that has ever happened is when I just did the first record. I recorded it myself. I played everything on it, and then when I finally got those in the mail and they came back, it was just one of those things where I opened up the box and I was just like looking at it. I was like so happy that we did a record, and I think that was like one of the biggest things.
It's like your kid. Like,
It's hard
like
to
a
top
kid
that.
You're looking at. It's
Yeah.
like a baby.
It's hard to top that initial reaction. It's just like so cool, But everything has been great. I mean, it seems like every year some more and more stuff just keeps building.
So, where does like your inspiration come from with your music? Who are your biggest like influences when you were getting into like writing music? What was that like?
Definitely like Venom and Bathory and
Nice.
bands like that for sure. Like those were the bands that, because I was always into punk and stuff too, and then those bands kind of had that punk rawness and just kind of like the fuck you
Trash,
attitude.
punky, fuck you attitude.
Exactly.
Very DIY.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what spoke to me about those bands, and just like the evil aesthetic and stuff about it. So that's definitely what those were the bands that really stuck out for me.
So you guys have come a long way, and I mean, you have a record label and everything. Obviously, you're doing really well. So do you guys still answer all your fans and do all your own like
as much as we
stuff?
can, for sure. Like I get emails all the time, and I'm in the back of the van like answering emails and stuff, and it's a lot of work. I mean, people don't realize to keep it DIY, the bigger your band gets, the more and more and more work it gets. So certain things do start to fall through the cracks a little
Right.
bit, but try to keep up on it as much as possible.
And that's one of the things that I personally love about your band and a lot of the bands that we support is that you are DIY, and our company is also DIY. All these people that are in the room watching your interview, and even you help pay for the website just by letting us interview you.
Yeah, that's cool.
We are totally funded by ourselves, and so we like to support artists like yourselves who are very, coming from the underground, working their way to the top, really working hard, and very much doing things on their own. Even with the support of your label, like you said, you guys are very much talking to your fans and
Absolutely.
people. We want
That's
to
why
really
we're here,
strive, yeah, exactly, to let the fans know that it's important to come out to your shows and to buy merchandise and to
Yeah.
support the bands that you really enjoy watching and hearing and all that sort of thing, and not to bash things that you hate, but to support things that you love,
Exactly.
because those people need your support, like just like everyone else. You have bills to pay, and I don't know how many times I've had to scrape up gas money to come interview a band, and it's the same with you guys.
Yeah.
Like if you don't sell merchandise at a show,
It's hit or miss.
yeah,
It's,
and you
or
could
like,
not eat that night.
Like yesterday, snowstorm, freak thing where
No money.
no money from yesterday because all that gas money from getting all the way
Yeah.
from Texas to here now instead of having that thing in between. I mean, it's like little things that
Yeah.
I mean, it
adds
happens.
up.
And there's no complaints, but it's definitely
It's not.
it's
as
not
glamorous.
free. It's not free to do this stuff.
Yeah,
it's
and it's
definitely a labor of
totally-
love for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's a labor of love, and it's not as glamorous as people make it out to be. Like just because
It's a
you
lot
guys
of hard
are
work.
doing really good and people know your name doesn't necessarily mean that your bills are paid and that you don't work a regular job when you get
No.
home. Like you said, you go to a record label and,
Yeah, as soon
and
as
work.
as soon as I
regular
come on,
job.
I'm back at it.
Well, and that's great to see that musicians are still humble and real, and not everybody is, corporate
Yeah.
sponsored and bought out. But
Agreed.
what is the best advice you could give to somebody, like yourself, maybe 14 years ago, wants to start a band and is like really passionate about music?
I would say it might be a little bit cliche, but I would say do it because you love it, not because you have any other goals like other than just because you want to play this kind of music. Don't have the goals of I want to make money or I want to be quote unquote famous or like any of that other stuff.
Don't
because,
do it to get girls.
Yeah, there isn't any.
We don't
like,
we don't
usually,
stick
like,
with musicians.
Yeah,
I'm just
and,
kidding.
like, we don't get any
Some
girls
reason.
anyway, so don't do it for that reason. But yeah, it's like it's like I would say don't do it so you can make it. I hear a lot of people ask me how do you make it, and it's everybody's goals are different. Like for me, making it when I first started out was like playing a cool show and putting out a record and things
Right.
like that. It wasn't like this grandiose idea, so it
Yeah,
was
not everybody has tour bus dreams and
No, I mean, we've been doing this, like you said, 14 years, and we tour in a little piece of shit van.
is it a rental van or do you own it?
We own it.
Yeah.
But
Good.
it's got like 230,000 miles on it now. And wow. It's getting up there, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's
funny,
like-
we bought it when there was
we-
35,000 on it, and in like 4.5 years, we put that many miles on it. So
That's really good. That's a good music career right there. And if you're ever in our area and you need help, you get a flat tire or whatever, you can look us up. You can call us. We have a thing called Band-Aid. So if you need a place to crash, you need a shower, you need a home cooked meal, you want a birthday cake for someone's birthday, we can probably hook you up.
That's awesome.
So that's what we
That's
do,
really
and
cool.
that's what we're here for.